All right, welcome back to the KnivesFAST channel. It is time for another video, so say hello to Ren and Stimpy and Powdered Toast Man, Log TV, and Choo Choo, and let's get started on the KnivesFAST channel. Bam! Finch Runtly XL. Guys, the legend of the Runtly is real around this channel, and this channel is the KnivesFAST channel. Definitely like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Stick around. Check me out over on Instagram, KnivesFAST. And here's the thing. So this is the Runtly XL, and we're going to talk about that one, and we're going to compare it to the original. Now, you guys know I got a Finch Runtly. This was their first model, made by Bestech. Most of their models have been made by QSP. This one was made by Bestech. Little tiny guy. I don't usually like little tiny guys, but look, tiny guy, and with this choil here, this flipper, choil, flip flat area is what it is. I got 4 fingers on this tiny little knife, and to me, what the money is about this is the nail nick. Literally makes this thing super fidgety where it should not be. Obviously, you have the flipper tab, but to me, the way to go with the Runtly is the nail nick. And so I and others were talking to the guys at Finch, by the way, Spencer and Steve, and they sent me this knife right here. And, you know, a long time ago, I just mentioned, man, a large Runtly would be amazing. And they said, we're already working on it. So what we have here is the Runtly XL in blue swirl carbon fiber, or the Abyss model, M390, made by Bestech yet again. And by the way, I love these new boxes. They are so nice. Very cool. Now, oh, by the way, I almost forgot an opportunity here. We got to put the specific Runtly XL sticker out there. Now, for those of you that don't know, the original Runtly model was modeled after a fishing lure. The guys over at Finch love to fish, and so it was modeled after a fishing lure. Now you can see this is also the first Finch Knives premium model. And what we have here is titanium. Most of their models are steel on the bolsters. This is contoured titanium with an inlaid or overlaid blue swirl carbon fiber. Beautifully done. There's literally, I mean, right there you feel it slightly, but that might be simply because we have a bolster lock here, but you don't feel this. You do have silver hardware, satin finish on that, and you have an over travel stop and a lock bar interface, and a really nice, simple looking, milled titanium clip that is not reversible. You also do not have a lanyard, hole, or post, but that's okay. Now, very good clip, as most of their clips are, or all of them, and you have about that much sticking out of your pocket. All right, let's get this out of the way. Now, you have the flipper with the Finch-shaped flipper with the jimping all the way around, and that's dual purpose. It's for here and it's for here, okay? You have excellent lock bar access with a very nice chamfer. There's really not any visible lock bar relief, which I think is interesting. It's just thin enough where it moves over very easily. Not a problem at all. And man, if my thumb wasn't there, you can see there. Watch this. Just an incredible dropper. The detent on this is magnificent. This is a ridiculous, and of course, nail nick flick. Oh yeah, okay, and that'll work for you if you're a lefty as well, or it should. Good gosh, this thing drops. I've heard of people not getting out of the way quickly enough and getting cut. I've not had that problem. I definitely am a little more deliberate in my fidgets. I am not a just wail away at it kind of person, but the detent is spot on for both methods. I mean, it really, really is. Now, jimping right here. If you're choked up a little bit, I'm still on that jimping, but you have a nice flat out here if you want to get out here. I'm right on the edge of that jimping right here, and that works just fine. By the way, I cut that. For those of you that always point out, oh, did you cut yourself? No, I cut myself like a week ago, and it is not gone away yet. So that is what that is. As a matter of fact, it's still just cracked because it's so dry and not healing up, and it's very frustrating. So, yeah, that's not from this knife. So don't ask. Okay, no, I'm kidding. Beautiful 4-finger grip on this one and the ability to choke up. I don't even feel that clip. It is a magnificent grip to me, this knife is. Love, 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 love. You have a perfect sharpening choil there. Plenty of room. You have stone wash on the grind here, and you have this horizontal satin. You do have Finch here. You do have Runtly XL and M390. Now, a lot of people have talked about no loom shield, and I get it, but this is a more premium model, so I think their decision was to leave it off of the premium model, and I actually appreciate having a clean show side. But I know some of you wish it was there, and I get it. But as a knife designer, I will tell you, there is no way to make everyone happy. It just doesn't exist. We all try. I try harder than most people do, but I guarantee the Finch guys try very hard to please everyone. Now, this carbon fiber is ludicrously beautiful. You know I love blue, but you have the dark, dark black here. It just kind of brings out that light blue. It is so gorgeous. I need to find this for a Tempest model at some point. Yep. All right. So as far as, oh, by the way, let's do this first. Lockup is like 50. No joke. And there is no lock stick. No issues like that. Let's see. There is a tiny, let's see. Interesting. No. Now it's gone. What the heck? Like the very first, yeah, no? What is that? Yeah, there's a tiny bit of blade play. Okay, so I don't know, and I have not adjusted this since it got to me. So it might just be that the pivot needs to be tightened slightly. Let's just do that real quick. I'm going to play Lefty EDC here for you guys. I hope this is a 8. We will find out. It is an 8. All right, let's see where we are action-wise now. Yep, we're still there. And we are still centered. And the play is gone. So yeah, it had just backed off a little bit. Probably just needs some Loctite. Not a big deal at all. So, and for those asking, this is my brass CRKT driver. Nothing fancy. That is what I use. So there you go. Very nice. I just adore this knife cutting wise. All right. So first of all, I'm not going to do it here on this box, but guys, I'm telling you, I've done some utility cuts. This thing is fantastic with that great Warncliffe blade. And then look at this. I mean, it is a mean cutter. I mean, look at that. I mean, just unbelievable. And I have used this thing a lot since it came in. It is super nice. Super nice. I had a friend that used to say that all the time. Super nice. Very, very, very cool. All right, so there is that. Now let's do our comparisons. Comparison number 1 is the Rat 1 from Ontario Knife Company. The Rat 2 is your other comparison. Now, here's what I want to point out. This is the XL, guys, but it's the XL of a tiny little knife, okay? Let's just move this guy and put it right here. So this is not a huge knife. Everybody keeps saying, well, it's way too big for me. It's not, okay? This is less, we're going to go over the specs here in a second. Less than an 8-inch knife. It's just a little bit taller. Now, it's a little wider, obviously, to this as well, but it's definitely taller than the Runtly, but it's not a lot wider. I mean, it's very, very similar. Similar blade stock, similar width. It's just taller this way and a little bit heavier, and obviously longer, but not like ridiculously longer. You can see it's barely longer than the Rat 2. So I just wanted to make sure I pointed that out because I've had a lot of people say, no way, it's just way too big. Okay. Our definitions of way too big are a little bit different. in that regard. All three of these, and I'm going, Finch sent this to me, so I'm looking at all three of these on their website. So there is a tobacco micarta, which is like a tan micarta. There's a dark side, which is looks like twill carbon fiber, and then there's this abyss blue carbon fiber. All are $249.99. All are available on Finch's website. M390 titanium. It is an integrated bolster lock. They call it an integrated liner bolster, which is interesting because, yeah, the liner is the frame and the frame is the liner, so that makes sense. 3-inch blade length, 7.5-inch overall, 4.25 handle length. The height, the handle height is 1.2 inches. So just over 1 inch. And again, let's just do this, okay? You guys know, I said I made the microburst taller. It's just slightly taller than the microburst. Not a lot. All right, 4.5 ounces. And again, these are made by Best Tech. The handle thickness is 0.5. And let's see, the blade thickness, they don't give it to me here. So I don't know. But very, very cool. I just really like this knife. Now, we are over time, so we're going to wrap it here. Thanks, Finch, for sending this beautiful knife. Guys, check it out. And you know this, you're going to see this one a lot in my carry. I love it. So like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Thank you for watching the KnivesFAST channel.